That chinook we had last week really ate up all the snow, and apparently did something to my voice, but we'll see if we can get through this. Anyway, Jumping Pound Creek was running freely. A lot of the ice had melted along the edges. And from the bridge over by the Dawson Trailhead, it actually looked pretty cool. Standing up there looking down, I could see bubbles of air being carried along underneath all that thin ice, kind of bouncing around. Made kind of a burping sound, which I'm not sure comes through on this audio. I noticed that there were some trees recently fallen over too. I'm not sure what that was about. But in the forest there was no snow at all. These baneberry leaves were lit by just a brief moment of sunshine. Green strawberry leaves still. But further up the creek, yeah, I figured out what happened to those trees. The wind from the chinook was gusting really hard. The hardest wind we've had in quite a while. Further south along here and probably all the way down through Colorado, heavy winds were blowing. That's what knocked over this tree. A month or so ago, I was leaning on that tree while I shot pictures upstream on Jumping Pound Creek. Now it's become a bridge. It will be interesting to see what happens to it as winter moves along. Downstream, among older fallen trees, there was this. And of course I love splash ice. This little ice-coated branch was particularly nice. Which made me think of my favorite little waterfall, which wasn't very far away. It's frozen now, of course, but water keeps trickling through, keeps the mosses green, coats a lot of the detritus that has fallen from the trees above. And, drop by drop, the ice keeps building, and the little frozen waterfall keeps on growing. The effects of the chinook were still lingering, cold air meeting warm air, a little bit of snow further up in the mountains. A few alder leaves still hanging on. Barrier Lake was mostly covered with beautiful blue ice, but the light was terrible. I'm going to have to go back and give that another try. I was hoping to find more splash ice over at O'Shaughnessy Creek, but looks like the chinook ate all that ice too. Yeah, unusual for this time of year. Gap Lake? Kind of the same thing. It was only partially frozen. But across the road, these bighorns were having a party. There was half a dozen pretty good-sized rams there, and they were making it all about you. Oh, sorry, bad joke. But come on, I got a cold. Yeah, I do love a chinook. I love that warm wind, but sometimes it can blow a little hard. Anyway, happy solstice, folks.